Alex Murdaugh, former South Carolina lawyer convicted of ing his wife and son last year, decided on Monday that a new case would not be seen by Judge. Murdaugh's lawyers had requested a new hearing, claiming that the court clerk had just tampered with the jury who found him guilty almost 11 months ago. Judge Jean Toal explained Murdaugh's decision while sitting in orange prison attire, stating that court clerk had made inappropriate comments to the jury, but decided that comments did not affect his verdict. Follow our live broadcast here. Toal said he not convinced that clerk Becky Hill was a completely reliable witness, and believed he impressed by the siren call for being famous and writing a book about case. There is justice in the state's Supreme Court. Before Toal left bench and took a break for day, he said, "Now I have read minutes. As a successive hearing judge, I say evidence is very strong and jury decision is not surprising." Murdaugh's lawyers believe the next step will be the Court of Appeals. Alex Murdaugh was brought to the courtroom by fetters during a trial in Columbia, South Carolina on Monday that shook the jury. Andrew J. WhitakerMail and CourierPoolAP Murdaugh's lawyer, Dick Harpootlian, told CNN, "We will go from here to the Court of Appeals, South Carolina Supreme Court if necessary, and then to the federal court." Jim Griffin, Murdaugh's lawyer, said, "I think that unless they change the federal law, either our favor will be decided in the appeals court, or it will be decided in federal court 5 years from now." Hill's attorneys Justin Bamberg and Will Lewis said they respect the decision. "We agree with Judge Toal's finding that the Colleton County jury members selected for this very complex and lengthy hearing are excellent professionals and act in accordance with court's instructions," they said. "We thank them for their service." The jury members were questioned about the clerk's actions. One of the jury members who found Alex Murdaugh guilty of ing his wife and 22-year-old son said Monday that comments made by the Colleton County court clerk in South Carolina had affected his decision. But all other jurors questioned as part of trial as evidence. He said his decisions were not influenced by Hill, who was accused by Murdaugh and his lawyers of inappropriately discussing the case with jurors and pressuring them to conclude negotiations quickly. Hill once again dismissed the allegations when testifying at the trial Monday afternoon. The first jury member, questioned Monday and identified as jury member Z, said Hill was impressed by his statements, saying he heard the judge say watch his movements and watch him closely. Jury member Z said Hill's comments made him appear to be already guilty. When asked if Hill's comments affected her finding guilt, the jury member said, "Yes, lady." Jury member Z was also asked a sworn statement that Murdaugh had questions about his crime, but that he had voted for the GUE.